Good morning, everybody. Here we are again. I got some stuff I want to get done today. I might be being ambitious, but we're gonna try. Priority one, of course, is packing orders from both Bricklink and eBay and getting them out of here. Priority two is actually, we got some space right there, and I can make that more efficient too. We have a big lot showing up of video game stuff sometime next week. So I want to make sure I have room for that, to be processing that. Priority three, I want to get the Y-wing done. Priority four, I forget, this showed up in the Discord and they said where it was from and I can't find the post now. But it's an organizing system that just goes by categories. So I want to get set up to do that. There's 24 in all, and I was wondering, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 30 drawers. That's really tempting to do it that way. My wife's gonna hate me if we spend so much time on this. But man, by category, that could be pretty rad. This is why it's such a low priority, because I'm still trying to figure it out. The other way I was thinking was using this size. Well, it shows me how many I can fit right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get a mid shelf. I have 2 of those, but it doesn't fit 4 across. That might be a way to go. But then the question becomes, like, this is my personal stash. The question becomes, where does this all go? So that's why it's low priority, because there's a lot to figure out still as far as that. But let's get started, because we got to get started. The Lego Movie 2. Excuse me. This sold. Oh, it's right there. That came out of the big Sharp purchase. That sold. It's just the case and manual. Oh, and over here. Tack, the Great Juju Challenge. Easy shippers. A vinyl. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Dang it, I keep thinking I've fixed this, and then I don't think I ever do. There we go. Tune a piano, can't tune a fish. And last one over here. She should just be right here. Nope. Tricked myself. Yes, she is right there. Lois Lane. Very nice. So while I get started on this, Malcolm had a question, like some of my childhood sets. Of course, Star Wars, when those started coming out. The first set I remember actually like saving up money for and buying was 6090, the Royal Knights Castle. And I paid for a lot of it in like change, like quarters and pennies and stuff, which the cashier did not appreciate. I remember feeling like the annoyance the cashier exuded at that, because there's a $100 set at the time. It's worth a lot more than that now, which kind of hurts my soul a little bit, but what are you gonna do? All the Phantom Menace stuff came out. I remember being into that. I was more into like the action figures from that, I suppose, than the Lego stuff. But yeah, I think actually for the castle, memory's a funny thing, right? I think I might have actually been short a little bit, and the cashier was like, screw it. Like, just gave it to me. Of course, growing up in a family of 6 kids, there was like the community bin of Lego parts, which is what I remember the most, is like digging through that and building stuff out of there. I don't remember a lot of new sets, to be honest. The occasional Christmas gift, but I wonder if my mom and dad just like found yard sale Lego or got it secondhand somehow, which would be kind of poetic since that's what I'm doing now. I should ask them. Okay, 2 Bricklink orders here. This is the first one. They're both the viewers. I'll read their messages here in a moment. The second one. This thing is cool. It's like a bionicle poly bag. There's paper in it, so I'm hesitant to ship it to you in a poly bag, so I'll probably send it to you in a box. But there you go, and you'll both get some free extras. So the first one with the bionicle thing is going out to Jason. It says, great YouTube content. Thank you for selling to Elias Things and Stuff in Kansas. You're welcome. Thank you for buying something. That's just the bee's knees right there. This next one is going out to Brendan, Baldy Bricks. Trying out Swipe. Yep, Swipe. I've picked up a few customers putting Swipe on, so I know it's a lower fee for you. It is a bit of a lower fee. Love your vids. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, both of you. It's always a cool thing to see that. Okay, I guess we can get started on this too. These poles are pretty discolored, I'm realizing now under this light, especially next to the connector there. But, oh well, I don't think that'll turn anybody off to buying it. Let's build it. I also realized like I need to keep the part out train moving, so that I also need to make sure I part out something today. The list just keeps on going. Well, that feels good to have done right there. I've been looking at this and kind of thinking like I just start by turning this into category 1, move all of these into this drawer, and then that would of course mean all of these. I'm sure the printed ones need to go somewhere into another category, but that would be a good start. And then this category here, I've already kind of got a system going that I enjoy, so I don't think I need to pursue that as much. And right now, anything longer just kind of gets tossed in here. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that. And then maybe I clear that out and post these there, so it's just right there in front of the drawers and I can reference it quickly. I'm kind of making a big deal about this reorganized because we have all these UCS sets in here, and when am I ever going to have all these UCS sets come through my hands again? Like, there's so many of them that I want to have a system. They're so torn apart. I want to have a system where they all go in here after they've been washed. I pull up the instructions after this bin is empty. Gosh, that just sounded like a monumental task, because it is. And rebuild from here rather than dig for stuff in here. You know what I mean? Okay, let's grab something to part out up y'all. Kind of want to do a big one because I avoid doing the big ones. So I'm eyeing, that's a Grogu set up there. More mech stuff. This makes this, because I just shipped out a bunch of those, makes me want to do this one. So maybe I'll do this one. 385 pieces, that's not bad. Okay, that's all put away. That feels great. So the Y-wing and that set I just parted out, it was like over $100 in value. And my bare minimum for posting each day is $100. So pretty primo stuff. I had my wife come out and talk through this with her, and she thinks it's a great idea. She's a professional organizer, so I'm prone to believe what she says. So that's definitely going to be a project here. I might get it started today. But while I was parting out that set, I was reminded I had to walk a couple pieces over to these canisters, I guess is what you'd call them. So I was reminded that I need to get them out of here and into drawers. So I'm going to take a few minutes just to empty another one. And another one bites the dust. Man, I can't believe how much we are getting done these last couple days. I thought about building this one, but I think I'm just gonna confirm all the parts are in here, replace anything that looks like it might be damaged, and just list it. Because I don't feel the urge to. I've built this like 3 times, I think, to be honest. Okay, just experimenting here. I do like this. I can't fit it brown and black. And brown is being generous because it absorbs many other colors. I do like this. It doesn't really solve my sorting problem. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't hate it, so it's a good change regardless if this is how it goes. Okay, again, doesn't really solve my sorting issue, but white, I didn't have any orange large ones. Red, orange, yellow, didn't have any green, blue, Roy G. Biv. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it would all get in here. And then I'm thinking I have these, and unfortunately it's full of like individual colors, but I have a couple spares as well. I can cut this out, tape it right there, and then this just becomes the mixed bin. Oop, what is that doing there? I think this is the way. I'm feeling better and better about it. That's probably gonna get fuller way faster than I realize, but at least when I'm going through something, I have a place to dump and then a place to organize too. And then like when it starts getting like this, I could be like, oh, I have a whole bunch of blue ones. Let me post some for sale. Or, you know, just put it in a bulk something. Just thinking out loud here. Okay, category 3. Okay, it's getting close to where I need to stop for the day. This category 4 is a tough one. There's a lot in it, but I'm getting there. Let's go ahead and just start a bucket for it. Category 5 looks like it should be fairly easy, and 6, 7's gonna get messy, I can tell you that. Wow, there's just a lot in this one, which is crazy. It is making it more efficient though. I've emptied some of these and it all seems to be fitting. So go figure on that one. I don't think these are where these will stay forever, but it's nice to know that I have them set up. I didn't make a category 2 one, and I probably should have for when I finally like, maybe I can put that shelf on wheels. I can set a bin right here, pull it over, and just go do, just throw stuff in there. That might be the way to go. But again, I run into the problem of 3, 6, 9, 12. I can only fit half of what I need on there. I do have all this space too, of course. I need to keep that in mind. Like, it shouldn't be holding partially built sets. So much to think about. Something I just realized in this moment is these sides are open. I'd probably have to, if I just slightly readjusted the shelving, I could fit 6 on each one. That one's so 6, 12. Still not enough, but much closer. And then I can just pop it in here. That would be cool. I'm liking that idea. Yeah, gotta wrap it up for the day. Today's Friday, going yard sailing tomorrow, so I can think about this a little bit. And I'm not leaving too big of a mess behind, because I know I'm gonna be bringing stuff home. Wow. Huge change, and I can see it being super beneficial. Part of the thing is I avoid doing things because I don't have a good organization system yet. But I think if this is set up and ready to go, I think we'll see some big changes around here. So I'll catch y'all later. Bye.